What's up? Welcome back to the mess we've made. For the very last leg of the TMWM series special Galore Bonanza, we'll be talking to none other than Mr. Luigi, sir. So let's get right into it, shall we? Hello. Welcome back to the mess we've made.
Let's go.
I'm Denzel.
I'm Luigi.
I am Brian.
Fudge.
Oh wait, what the hell, sir?
Okay.
Just keep that in. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we have Luigi and we have Brian. Unfortunately, we don't have Kit with us today. He has been summoned by the Netherrealm gods for some reason. He will be missed. But
miss
yeah,
you
for
every
today,
day, buddy.
we don't have Kit, and it's only the three of us today, which is different. But welcome back again. We're at the last and final leg of the TMWM month, and for this episode, we have Mr. Luigi as
He's here.
as the interrogator.
Yeah,
No.
no,
We
yeah,
are
it's there,
interrogating
yeah.
Mr. Luigi. Luigi's right here, right?
Thank you. No, other side.
He's right here.
On the other
Yeah.
side.
Thank you for
So
having me. Thank you for having
welcome back, guys. So yeah, before we begin, like as always, we should begin with a fun fact of the week. Who wants to begin?
I guess I can start.
Go, Brian.
Let's go.
Start. So, this is so weird because I think like everyone knows this and does not know this at the same time.
me. Okay.
I'm not sure if you guys do, but did you know that Luigi's last name isn't Mario?
Wait,
Okay, go
wait,
on.
what?
Okay, so see, Denzel's not getting it. They're called Super Mario Brothers. They're the Mario Brothers.
Oh,
So
shit.
their last name technically
Mario.
is supposed to be Mario, but it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm following.
I mean, according
Wait,
to
so
the
that's it?
creators. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, I thought there was,
you were
like-
gonna. I
oh,
thought
shit.
you had his last name and it's
So
like.
then, what's Mario's last name then?
They
Mario,
don't
Mario?
have. Like, according to the
Oh, they don't
creators, they both don't have last names. Pero when you think about it, they're called Super Mario Brothers. So the last name is supposed to be Mario, and everyone's ignoring that fact. Like throughout
Maybe it should
the
be Super
years.
Mario.
So is it
Luigi Super
so
Mario and
by
Mario
using
Super
that?
Mario.
Yeah. No. Oh.
Oh wait, what?
Like
It's supposed to be Luigi Super Mario and Mario Super Mario.
Mario Super
Because
Mario.
they're the Super
Luigi.
Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers.
Interesting.
So
Sucked
there's
up 'cause,
Luigi and
Luigi- oh,
Mario.
shit. Brian's wearing
I mean,
green
yeah.
to
Yep.
commemorate the Luigi character.
Luigi
If you're the
episodes.
younger brother, you would know. If you're the older brother, you're always Mario. So I can't relate, but because I always play Mario. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'm next then. All right, it's my turn.
Yep.
Everyone knows this, I think. But did you know that Pantone's color of the year is
I mean, color for next year.
illuminating?
Color for
And-
next year.
Yeah, for next year. It's illuminating, so it's a yellow something. I don't even know. I've never heard of it. It's a gray one. Ultimate gray.
Ultimate gray.
It's not super gray. It's not hyper gray. It's ultimate.
Ultimate gray.
but it's not Omega Gray.
Indeed.
It's just Ultimate Gray.
It has to achieve Omega status first. But we're here with Ultimate, and I think we're okay with that.
Why do you think they chose?
Yeah, exactly right. I
How
don't
do they
know.
choose the Pantone
Oh,
colors?
they posted an explanation on Facebook.
Oh,
Oh,
There's an explanation for it.
I didn't do my reading.
go.
Oh.
I mean,
Get it,
I have no
get it.
idea.
Okay,
I mean,
I can.
How
look it up.
how do they pick the Pantone colors?
Isn't 2020's color blue, or was that the other year ago?
Wasn't it purple?
I'm not sure if it's the blue or
Oh,
if it's
shit.
the living coral.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
purple,
shit.
purpley. Oh no, not purple. Is it the salmon type beat?
Yeah, the salmon looking.
Wait, when was
color.
blue?
Last
I think it was the previous
previous
year.
2019.
2019?
color of the year.
They posted their
Oh,
explanation.
no,
on why.
2020's classic blue.
Oh, so
It's
last
okay.
year
Classic
was
blue.
So
was
living
coral.
coral was
The living
19.
coral.
Oh, here
Yeah.
Ultimate Gray plus Illuminating, a marriage of color conveying a message of strength and hopefulness that is both enduring and uplifting. Illuminating is a bright and cheerful yellow, sparkling with vivacity, a warming
Vivacity.
yellow shade imbued with solar power. Ultimate Gray is emblematic of solid and dependable elements which are everlasting and provide a firm foundation.
Indeed.
These two independent colors that come together to create an aspirational color pairing, conjoining deeper feelings of thoughtfulness with the optimistic promise of a sunshine filled day. So Pantone wrote that.
Damn,
Pantone.
Pantone.
Whoever works for Pantone are sad boys.
What if
sappy
up
sappy
sad
boys?
boys.
what if the real way that they chose the Pantone colors is just like flip through the
randomized?
flip
Yeah.
through the parang the
Random
fan
generator.
of colors and then be like, eh, sorry, this one.
Then they ask the CEO like, sabi mo stop.
Pick a card.
And then some poor
I don't know why
copywriter
some
has to
years
come up
have
with it.
2 colors instead of
Yeah.
one lang.
I think there was one year that had 3.
Oh, what?
I
Wow.
think
Because
Or was it 2? I forgot.
when I
I think it's 2 also, the one before
Yeah,
Living
yeah.
Coral.
when I saw it on Facebook, it said this is the second year of dual colors.
Oh, okay.
So there has been another year of dual colors before.
2 colors.
Speaking of gray and yellow though, we use it in the Tumum special.
Yeah. We
Pumps. Way ahead of the
we-
game.
So we have an announcement to make.
the colors.
We
Way ahead
are
of Pantone.
the CEOs of Pantone.
Yeah, we are the sad boys of Pantone. Pantone.
Brian just
Whatever
said
it's
all
called.
of that stuff from scratch. He just made it up
Yeah.
on the spot.
He wasn't reading anything.
No, he wasn't reading.
Oh no.
It's all from his mind.
Yep.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Pantone
Luigi.
is the abbreviation for Pancit Canton.
Yes.
That's my fun fact for
All right.
That's my fun fact for today.
I can live with that fact.
Okay. My fun fact. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to read it.
My fun fact.
But so this fun fact, I actually did learn it recently from watching YouTube because all we do nowadays is watch YouTube. Did you know that Switzerland, the country, does not actually have a capital, like a capital city or a capital district or a capital anything? So, okay, here we go. Although the city of Bern, Switzerland, may be the de facto capital of the country, in reality, it is only considered like, on atlases or on globes, there's like a little star, and that's the capital city.
Yeah.
They made Bern the de facto capital just because it's where the House of Parliament is. Like the physical building where the parliament meets is in Bern. But in their constitution, it says nowhere that any city is the capital city. And the reason why that is because before Switzerland became a nation, they were a bunch of small little kingdoms. The small kingdoms are called cantons. Like I'm not making that up. Like legit, they are called cantons. Anyway,
Okay.
so these small little kingdoms, when they wanted to become a nation, said, "Hey, let's become a nation." And in fairness to the other little kingdoms, because there were like some of the cantons in Switzerland are bigger than the others, and the bigger cantons were like, we don't want to be, we want to be fair to everyone. So we're not gonna make the capital in a big city or a small city. We're gonna put all of our stuff in different cantons. So the parliament is in Bern, their Supreme Court is in another city, their Department of Justice is in another city, their Department of this department, they're all spread around the different parts of Switzerland.
Interesting.
So Switzerland does not have a de jure capital, only a de facto capital, because
Interesting.
someone had to put a pin on the map somewhere. Where it's where you send all the PO Box fan mail to Switzerland, basically.
All of your chocolate requests.
Exactly.
Oh wait,
Is it
Belgian pala.
cheese?
But Swiss
Yeah,
chocolate's also
it's
Swiss chocolate's
cheese.
also good.
It's cheese.
Yeah. Cool. So I think that's it for fun facts of the week. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're gonna eat Luigi's brain. Goodbye. Welcome back. Again, we're back with the very last leg of the TMWM month. For this episode, we have Luigi. So
We're out of 4.
The
I think for
Avengers
every
Endgame
episode
of the TMWM cinematic
yes.
universe.
All right, but before we begin, this is something I've noticed we haven't been doing in the past 3 episodes. Is that we always forget to let the speaker introduce himself.
To introduce
So Luigi, can you please introduce yourself
For the
for a
first
quick
time.
second? Just let the people know
Okay.
who you are. What do you do?
I'm glad
What-
you
what kind of
remembered it
things
this
do you eat?
time because I totally didn't
Yeah, I
remember. I
know.
thought you were gonna ask a question already.
No.
Hey y'alls. So it's a me,
Yells.
Luigi. Hey. That should be my
Hey.
catchphrase from now on. I am a communication arts all around dude. So I'm a trained photographer, but I mostly currently dabble in random digital marketing stuffs.
Stuff.
So yeah,
I like how it's random.
yeah, literally like
Just random.
just random
Digital marketing.
digital marketing. I shout Shopee free shipping in people's ears like at random. No, I'm just kidding.
Also,
Yeah.
Luigi's the tech guy of the podcast.
Oh, that is true.
So he does the editing and the
So
uploading.
that's why he can't escape the second frame.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
because he's the host of the Zoom every goddamn time.
I will never be
So-
other than second. Oh.
Yeah. All right, great. So let's go shallow first. So Luigi, I want to know what your quarantine routine is since
Yeah.
March, or I don't know, whatever it is so far.
So
Let's go.
actually, kind of like Brian, I too am a homeboy. As as you said a
Ooh.
while ago. Yeah, like most of my day is spent at home. Like I only really go out to groceries or to buy something. To I don't know if we need something for the house, if we need food, if we need supplies, stuff like that. But very recently, so okay, I guess like back start of the pandemic, it was straight up like Stockholm syndrome, not doing anything outside of the house whatsoever. But as time progressed, my mom and I have been, because we have this like small plot of just empty land in Santa Rosa, Laguna, and my mom just keeps plants there. Like my mom was a plantita ever since like the late 90s. She's been a green thumb gardener way before
An
the
avid
whole
Farmville player.
yeah, true, real life Farmville. And yeah, like we've just been fixing those plants, and I don't know if my mom's thinking of selling them or if she's just keeping them, or if it's because like it's not enough to start a plant business, like sell it on the grand scale of things. It's really just like it's literally an empty residential lot with like potted plants. So it's not like, you know, acres and acres of raw
It's like
plants.
the- It's like the Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah.
Endgame
Legit.
garden.
There's a house to the left, there's a house to the right, and then an empty plot of land with just plants and a little shack.
Spotted.
Yeah.
Zombies coming in.
Yeah, that's my weekends are spent gardening, even though I know nothing about gardening. And other than that, this podcast, and other than that, Vijima games, and other than that,
Vijima games.
Netflix.
Indeed.
It's basically
Alright.
it. Yeah,
Interesting. Very chill life
indeed.
so far. So far at least. Brian. It's your turn, man.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay. Since I asked this to everyone, if you could only pick 2
Oh, what?
albums
Oh,
and 2
what?
movies
Damn,
to
just
watch
2?
and listen to for the rest of your life.
Whoa.
What are those albums and movies?
Okay. I actually do have the albums already on, like, in my brain.
He prepared for this.
No, I didn't. Because, I mean, I just ran through my Spotify list and I ran through my Netflix watch list. But other than that, I wanted to go into this blindly. But I think if I were to choose two albums, the first one would be the latest Fearless Flyers EP, Aces of Aces, and that's just like a little. I think it's like 8 or 9 songs.
Yeah, is it an EP?
Yeah, it's just an EP naman eh. It's just funky funk with
Yep.
6-man, 7-man band, 3 strings, 3 horns, and a drummer. And I love minimalist funk. My second album would probably be it's a toss up between. Okay, fine. No, I can only pick. I can only pick one. Yeah. Okay.
The Cardigans OST.
Rex Orange County, Pony.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no. I take it back.
Better than the other two.
I take it back. Kanye West, Life of Pablo. Kanye West, Life of Pablo.
I knew it. I was like gonna say it.
Sorry.
I thought
Life
you
of
were
Pablo.
shifting to a different Rex album. It just became like Life of Pablo. But,
Or okay, fine. Well,
No,
best Rex album,
found Kanye to be more
Apricot
important.
Princess. I think I okay, but then yeah, like, gosh, I mean, because Rex has been topping my Spotify like playlists. I mean, what is it?
Yearly,
Spotify
every year.
Wrapped for the past
Wrapped,
3
yeah.
years. But then,
uh-huh.
in reality, I think Kanye has been a bigger part of my musical influence. So although he hasn't been on top of my listen lists recently, yeah, Fearless Flyers, Aces of Aces EP, Kanye, Life of
And
Pablo.
Pablo.
Yes, because I just have Ultralight on repeat. That's
And you have
the
merch.
only song I need. And
If
then
you want Pablo merch.
Sounds fair.
2 movies.
Movies. I think one's supposed to be your favorite movie, shouldn't it?
Can I do
Like,
shows
they have-
instead of movies?
Do you have a favorite? Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Because shows, I have that already. Movies, I actually don't really know. Or I'll mix it. I'll mix
you
it.
don't get
You know what?
movies for the
make
movies
it-
for the rest of your life.
I'll mix it. The Mandalorian,
Ooh.
first show.
For the rest of your
Or
life.
first
It's not even done yet.
Yeah, exactly.
On repeat.
It's just
Okay.
so wait. So does that mean I get to finish the rest of the series, like as they
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out?
yeah,
Okay. Mandalorian.
yeah. But you only get the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Other one.
And then God, I don't know if it's
How I Met Your Mother.
no.
the backyard guns.
No, not even. It's either okay. I'll tell you the one that I pick, and then I'll tell you the runner up because it's either the one I pick is Grand Budapest Hotel.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're
Oh.
doing a hybrid between
Hybrid. Mandalorian, Grand Budapest.
Okay.
But like 98% runner up is Moonrise Kingdom, also by Wes Anderson.
Oh, no,
Ooh,
there was
I'd pick
Anderson,
Moonrise
Soft Boy
Kingdom
technique.
over Budapest.
I don't know.
Oh, the Grand
I just
Budapest
like
better.
the beat of Grand Budapest more than Moonrise
I
Kingdom.
mean, I like Grand Budapest, but if I were to watch something like
Forever
repeat,
and ever.
I've seen Moonrise Kingdom multiple times. I've seen
Yeah.
Budapest like once, I think. So,
It's hard.
well, yeah, it is
Nice.
because
Right.
I limited it to 2.
Well, since you've given 2 movies, just give another show na rin.
Okay, fair.
One more TV show to square it all up. Backyardigans. Backyardigans.
I think Stranger Things.
Corey in the house. Whoa!
Ooh.
Legit.
Stranger Things.
Legit.
Okay.
I legitimately
Per-
like all seasons of Stranger Things. Second runner up Netflix show
That's
is
a good
the is The Crown.
I haven't seen the latest season though.
But yeah.
Gaten Matarazzo Best Boy.
Best boy.
He is though. He's a good boy.
Oh yeah.
He's a very
I
good
thought
boy.
it was a hot take again from me. Okay.
Alrighty.
So
So I guess that's like just
just gives off
a
the
little bit
vibe.
vibe of Luigi for those listening. If you want to be like Luigi, listen to what Luigi listens to. Watch whatever
Watch
Luigi
Mandalorian
watches.
until the end of days.
Eat whatever Luigi eats, and
Oh,
wear the
wait,
same glasses
speaking of
that Luigi wears.
eats, I have a question regarding eats.
Okay.
Luigi, if you could request anything for your final meal, what would your final meal look like? What would it be?
I think since I am
I have an answer for this.
I'm a Class A Japanophile.
Japan.
I think it
Oh,
would have
weeb
to be
for
yeah.
in short.
Weeb.
That's the nice way of saying it, right? Japanophile. It's gonna be a bowl of ramen and a side of
Respect.
mixed nigiri sushi.
Any specific ramen place in mind? Like where could it come from? A specific, I don't know, Ichiran.
From
I mean,
Tokyo,
I have
Tokyo.
such a
Tokyo.
I have a I have
Lucky me.
yeah. What's
The
that?
Kimi ramen.
Just boiled prepackaged ramen. No, I have such a soft spot for Ichiran, even though all of the ramen purists are like, "Oh, Ichiran's just a franchise." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Overrated.
Like, if you don't like it, then go somewhere else and
yeah.
don't like it over
I have a
there.
hot take on Ichiran.
I like Ichiran, and that's all that
boy,
matters.
oh boy.
Go.
Denzel has something to say.
I've said this to everyone I think, but they think Ichiran tastes like ramenagi. Like 1:1
Ooh.
identical.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
I
I'm
mean,
not kidding.
it's a similar flavor profile.
Vibe.
Like it's the pork tonkotsu with the
Yeah, and
the-
then
the-
even the meat, the chashu.
yeah,
is
even the
also
chashu is the same and
So that's why when I first had Ichiran in Japan, I was like, I was so hyped for it.
interesting.
But then when I had it, I was like, yo, this is ramenagi as fuck, dude. But I don't know. I only had it. Well, I had it twice there, nga, hoping that the second time would make it any different, but it's still the same. But
Wait,
I respect your
did you-
opinion.
Did you come in thinking that it was like way higher? than
Yeah, because
Nagi?
everyone was like hyping it up, like Ichiran's the best ramen in the world, like in the world. So
I don't
and
think
like
so.
ramen.
Oh.
I mean, I'm an Ichiran fan, and I don't think it's the best ramen in the world. Like,
Ooh.
like
The best ramen
I
is the
do,
ramen
I do
your
like
mom
Ichiran very much, but as in like to if you were to compare like a Michelin star restaurant and Chili's, I don't like it's. I love Chili's, for sure. Like I totally
But
love
it's
Chili's.
not a Michelin.
But it's not a
star.
Michelin star restaurant, and just because it's not a Michelin star restaurant, it's not that I mean, I
It's
won't
bad.
say no to Chili's.
Yeah.
So that's my deal with Ichiran as well. Like I do agree that people who say that it's the best thing ever in the history of forever, that's a bit selling it too much. But
Overboard.
but
then the experience also adds to
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Kasi,
for
like,
sure,
You
for
sit
sure.
in a booth,
Indeed.
a very private one-to-one session, and then they just hand you over the bowl.
Yep,
That's a show. That's art, bro.
that's part of
I
it.
can
None.
feel the
Yeah.
frustrations of the listeners right now. They're like, "Oh, I want ramen right now." So, and
want ramen too.
I am apologizing. We apologize.
But actually, to answer
The
your
podcast
question,
is-
because you asked about would you want it from a specific place like Ichiran, I
Uh-huh.
think my
Yeah.
actual answer would be just give me like a really good pork tonkotsu ramen from those little hole in the wall,
very
Yeah.
hearty boy.
hole in the wall, like
Mom and pops.
yeah, mom and pops, like Roppongi, Tokyo.
I mean, as long as it's genuine.
Yeah, as long as it's
Yeah.
genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with the sushi. It doesn't even have to be like cut by God himself. Like it can just be a mom and pop's sushi restaurant in Tokyo, and I'd be happy with it because that's my jam.
By Mr. Nobu, Mr. Nobu boy.
I don't know if it's a hot take, but
Say it.
No. Okay.
Spill it, bro.
Have you guys eaten at the Nobu here in City of Dreams?
No,
Oh,
I
nope.
haven't.
Don't.
It's not.
Don't.
Really?
Just don't.
I mean, that
Really?
entire hotelscape.
Wait,
is
have you eaten
dead
in
anyway.
other Nobus in other parts of the world?
I have eaten in a Nobu in America, but it
Ooh.
wasn't a Nobu named restaurant. It wasn't like Nobu. It
It's
was
like under Nobu.
a restaurant by Nobu, but
Yeah.
not a Nobu
well-renowned
flagship.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Jacobs by
Chef.
Mark Jacobs.
Yeah, kind of.
By Mark for Jacobs for
Made
Mark.
for Mark Jacobs.
But I don't blame Nobu. I blame the fact
No,
that
no,
you can't get top tier, S tier, Japanese ingredients here in Manila, which is sad.
Oh. Because you're not in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That was a very interesting first half. First half, no, it's not the first half. First part. Now
First
let's
course.
get on with the spicy, juicy shit. So I want to start by asking Luigi, because I've known Luigi. The first time I met Luigi, I already knew that he was a photographer. So I want to ask him what got him into photography in the first place. Because I don't know his story really.
This is such a Wolverine origin story. So,
Yes.
back in the long time ago era of 2010, my family was dishonored by a rival clan of ninjas who.
Whoa.
No, just kidding.
Damn it.
No, yeah, my origin story is really boring. Like,
What?
it was second year high school. The first time I had seen an DSLR was a friend of mine who brought it to school, and it was a hand-me-down. What is 2010? I don't even know what the Nikon range was in 2010, but it was a whatever the precursor to the 3100 is, like the 31. So maybe the 2100 or even like the 1100, whatever the super basic entry level
Entry level.
SLR. One of my friends brought one to school because like his dad gave it to him because his dad bought a new one, like a higher end SLR. And I was like, whoa, how come that doesn't look like a Canon, like a little point and shoot brick thing? And I was like, what is that? And he was like, this is a digital single lens reflex camera. And I was like, whoa, words, long intricate words. Teach me. And he was like, oh, I don't know how to use it either. So we were both shooting in automatic, like that whole, I don't know, few months when, okay, so that shout out to William. I know you don't watch the show.
Oh, you know William?
But you still shout him
But
out.
that's the shout you out anyway, just in case you ever do see this. But yeah, my boy William, he's the dude, and we were the guys who formed the Southridge Admiral's Media Society, or AMS.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so
You're a founder of a club?
yeah, I'm a founder of a club,
What the-
sir. And
I didn't even know that.
when we began it in second year high school in 2010, there were 4 of us, and only William had a camera, and the other 2 guys I had a point and shoot. My other friend had a point and shoot, and the other dude just joined because he was part of the friend group. And yeah,
What a bunch of cool dudes.
yeah, we were the coolest dudes on the block. And 6 months of only William
With an
owning an SLR. And the 2 of us owning point and shoots. We were all the rage. We went to all the varsity games. We went to all the
Whoa.
plays. We went to all of the science fairs and all of the debate tournaments and all of those things. And our what do you call it? Like the teacher in charge of like overseeing your group.
Advisor?
Advisor. There you go. Our advisor, Mr. Sumulong. He's a super cool dude. He had a camera himself. Like he had it was an SLR, but then he also didn't know how to use it. He just had an SLR because for travel photos. And when we pitched our club idea to like the club board, like the teachers, all the teachers were like, does anyone know how to take photos? And so Sumulong was like, I guess I'll do it because I have a camera. And he was super cool. Like, he's legit such a super cool. He was a super cool advisor. And legit, for the first year and a half, was us learning how to take photos properly. Like, I ended up buying an SLR. The other friend who had a point and shoot ended up buying an SLR. And by fourth year, we had 28 members from multiple levels. So we weren't just seniors. We had seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen.
Oh shit, this is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I graduated, leaving the Admiral's Media Society to the next year. Or rather, William was always the chairman. I was always like second in command dude. But yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's not a club anymore. 2 years after William and I left Southridge, it failed. And I don't know if it failed, but it doesn't exist anymore.
I thought it expanded into
Nope.
bigger.
I thought it's still alive today. I was gonna ask if
it is not alive today. It died 2 years after we graduated.
I was gonna comment, wow, what a nice legacy.
My legacy,
pioneer.
It's dead.
Founder.
My legacy is a dead Facebook group with like 120 members. So that's like 3 years of members, and they just never kicked the old members. And we got to like that much, and then 1 year people just stopped posting, and I guess the club just died. Because it never happened. Yeah, so yeah, that's my origin story. Like high school friends, and then the summer before college started, because commerce, I took an actual course at PICC. Not PICC, PCCI, Philippine Center for Creative Imaging. It's a photo. I don't know what to call it. It's just this office in Makati with a bunch of little studios, like raw photo studios, and they teach like basic photo classes. Like a bunch of photographers came together and I guess set up the space, and they taught classes there for summers for students. And it was like a 2-month, 3-month long little basic photography. Like they teach you like legit exposure triangle and how to use the manual settings on the camera and how to edit photos and stuff. And that was 3 months right before college. And that's actually kind of where I learned how to really take photos, like where I was really trained to take photos. Because before that in high school, it was literally just looking at YouTube and you know, trying to figure out what was what. But yeah, so yeah, high school as a hobby, pre-college as a not really a hobby anymore, kind of taking it seriously, and then college as a taking it seriously, because I went to college for commerce, and commerce has a huge photo component, and that's where I learned
learn anything
more
photography related. Like, did com arts actually enhance your skill in photography?
Skill, not super. Like technical skill, not super, because I mean I could have saved a few thousand pesos in 3 months in that PCCI basic photo course, because literally our photo 101 in DLSU Commerce is that course. It's like that exact, like it's like 2 weeks of studying the triangle and studying the settings, and then the next week is like composition rules, and after that it goes into actual shooting, and then they bring into the studio and you shoot products, you shoot models, you shoot landscape, you shoot street. And that was kind of what we did at PCCI. But I guess what the cool thing about that was, since I kind of knew all the basics already, was in LaSalle, of course, I am that stupid teacher's pet where our professor was a really cool photo professor. Like, so Jaja Samaniego, she's a wedding photographer. She's like a professional wedding photographer, and she used to teach at LaSalle part-time. She would only have like one class a term. And a lot of the other commerce classes got Jimmy Domingo or I forgot Mr. Zamora, and those guys are like the ComArts photo professors, like old school. They're in their 50s, 60s. Like they used to shoot hardcore on film and like with like old school Pentaxes and what's that?
Rolleiflex.
Yeah, like Rolleiflexes and what's the German one that starts with the B? It starts with a
Bratwurst.
Anyway,
Nope.
they like golden age of Philippine cinema type dudes, and I was super stoked to get Miss Jaja because she's like at the time she was like this. She's like in her early 30s, and she's like this young wedding photographer.
Cool
yeah, she's a cool prof,
killing it.
and she's like, basically she was our basic photo prof, and at the first day teaching the very very basics, like how to find the on and off switch on your camera and how to put in SD cards and stuff like that. Of course, I'm the dude going. So she's like, does anyone know what the 3 points of the exposure triangle are? I'm like, speed, aperture, and ISO, miss. And then she's like, oh, okay, that's great. And parang, does anyone know what the aperture is? Miss, that's the opening of the camera with the rotating lenses, and it makes the light go in. And then like shutter speed is the speed at which the shutter is closed, and then like I was like,
damn it.
Like at one point she had to go, okay. I know that you know how to take photos. I know you know how to take photos. So let's let the others try. And then so I like kept quiet for a bit. And then like the one was really answering her question. So she goes, okay, you want to answer the question? And I go, yes, miss, the answer to your question is, and like legit, like 2 weeks into the class, she stops me after the class ends, and she goes, hey, do you want to help me teach the class?
You're a fucking bitch. Oh, what?
Yeah, legit. She's like, do you want to help me teach the class? And I was like, well, what do you mean? And she was like, okay, because I know that you don't need this class, and I know that you're gonna get a 4.
You don't need this class.
You are going to get a 4 when the term ends. Like,
wow.
No, because it's basically. It is the basics of...
Because you know everything.
I know everything.
The fundamentals.
It's the fundamentals. And she knows that I know the fundamentals because I told her that I went to a course at PCCI. And she's like, do you want to like give me ideas like what we can do? Because it was her first or second term teaching.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, miss, maybe can I... Oh, no. The cool part was, since she's a really cool prof, like she was like super collaborative with us. Like although she had to follow a syllabus... Like there. So the week, like let's say, okay, we're done with the super basics. She'd go, okay, guys, what do you want to do next? So we have this, and this in the syllabus, and I'd go, miss, I never studied lighting at PCCI. Can we do that? And she'd go, great, okay, I'll get the studio. I'll rent the studio next class. Everyone meet at the studio, and we'll do lighting. And then she did a whole thing on lighting, and then next, okay, guys, what are we gonna do next? And it's like, okay, Like so after the first maybe 4 weeks, so that's the basic settings, composition, finding your eye, and her preliminary, like we had this really cool exercise where you have to take a picture of the alphabet. So random things in the world that remind you of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so after that it was just like a super collab. Like, and not just me, like the rest of the class were like, Miss, I really want to learn how to get that cool, because at the time, it's 2013, 2014. Miss, how do I make my photo look like the Instagram filter? Like the sepia.
You download Instagram, apply
Instagram
the
filter.
There you have it.
Like, old-timey matte sepia filter. And she was like, okay, let's do that. Let's learn how to do that. And she would like connect her laptop to a projector and be like show us the curves and show us what she's doing to get the matteness and how she's bringing the blacks down and bringing the whites up and doing this and doing that. I don't know. She was a super cool prof for finding out your creative like voice or creative thinking.
It seems like it, yeah.
Because and this is, I don't know, like some of the people who didn't really vibe with photography, I guess they didn't super learn much because, if on day one you go, I don't want to learn this technical bullshit, like I don't want to learn how aperture and ISO and shutter speed like interact with one another. There were people who were like, I'm just here to pass. But like a good majority of our class was like, I legitimately want to learn this because either A, I want to be a photographer, B, I know it will help video, or C, they're just creative people in general because I really do think that my batch of commerce people was a really good batch. I really do think that a lot of good creatives have come out from commerce, and to make it even better, a lot of people in that particular class of Miss Jaja are professional wedding, product, advertising, events photographers now. And like I didn't go that route. I didn't become a professional photographer, like freelance photographer. And there are people who are way better at the craft than I am now, who, because they did it full time, they've done it full time ever since they graduated to now. And like I'm just following their Instagrams and seeing like, wow, these are beautiful photos. And like technically wise, like gear wise, experience wise, they are all ahead of me. And it's just so cool to see that, I was that kid in the Photo 101. But now, like these people who took it super seriously and made it their bread and butter are like leagues ahead of me in skill and creativity and all of that. So yeah, that's I guess what commerce taught me as a whole. Like putting the technical skills aside, it's how to think as a creative, which is super hard to teach, I guess.
Indeed.
True.
Brian, you have a question?
No, I don't.
Oh, I have a follow-up question to that.
Okay, that's nice.
So what made you choose commerce as your degree program in college? Is it because of the second year boy who was like, oh, what is that? What is a DSLR?
Founder of the Admiral Media
Was it because of that? Or was it
Society.
just really something that you wanted all along? Or was it just because I'm looking through the course list?
And then you like cover your
good.
eyes and like pick randomly.
I'm
like
not gonna lie. The courses I applied for in every university was commerce. Commerce first and then psych. AB psych second. In LaSalle, I was commerce and then AB psych. In Ateneo, it's the opposite. I was AB psych and then communications tech, comtech. It's a different thing altogether. It's kind of like org-com in LaSalle, but I didn't know that. And UPS like BS psych because I am a overachiever.
Wow.
And I didn't get into UP at all. Like straight up, like nope. They're just like nah, not even waiting list. Just don't even try. And in all honesty, Brian, psych as a choice, that was a like that sounds cool. But yeah, that was a Russian roulette. Like, I guess that sounds cool. And I'm so glad I didn't go into psych. Because I have no idea what I would be doing if my major was psych. No,
you imagine though?
I have no idea.
Psychiatrist, psychologist?
Both.
Psychologist.
You could...
Luigi the psycho.
Yeah, I mean, I am psycho, but... Like...
Luigi the shrink.
No, I can't imagine it whatsoever. I cannot imagine that. But yeah, like... That was like Russian roulette picking.
So crying.
But commerce was... I'm trying to remember the exact emotions. But because in LaSalle, the course that I entered in first year was actually commerce adver. That's a Liacom degree. And I always love telling this story to people, to like younger people who ask, like, my cousins, my younger friends who are like, hey, I want to go to LaSalle and I'm checking out this Liacom program. That sounds really cool. And I go, hey, okay, there are two types of people who join Liacom. The first type of person who joins Liacom is someone who is smart and you are the valedictorian of your class, or you're from the province and you are like the top 5% and or you're you're a student leader or you're a varsity player or something like that. And the other half of the kids are kids like me who saw the pairing of the two and went, oh, that sounds like a cool 4-year course. And then when you get in, they tell you, hey guys, it's 6 years. And you go,
And it's the same thing.
yeah, they didn't say that in the recruitment materials.
Sure.
So like that's like the split of the Leacom people. And I know that Leacom people listen to this podcast. And I know who of you belong to which group and which group, which is so funny because I mean, like, all of them are my friends, but from the very beginning you can tell who is from I joined Leacom because it sounded cool, and who's in Leacom because they knew what they were getting into. And like, legit, second year college, I dropped my second degree and I went straight forward with Commerce single degree and never looked back.
I didn't even know about Viacom until I entered college.
Yeah, I'm just one of the lucky few who clicked page 2 of the document.
Yeah, I was like,
that's
I
basically
I
it.
didn't bother with it. Nah. When people told me that they had 2 degrees, I was like, yo, what the fuck? That's a thing?
That is
And it just blew
Why?
my mind. I don't know, man. Like, having 2 degrees sounds cool, actually. So if I found out Viacom sooner, I might have been one of those people who were like, "Oh, 2 degrees,
Whoa.
man, baller."
No, but what surprised me was I didn't even know it was 2 degrees. Like, signing up, I thought it was like a major and a minor, or a major and
okay.
like a secondary degree, or I thought it was just the best of both worlds. Na parang you take classes in CLA and you take classes in COB at the same time. But like the way that the LaSalle,
Like half and half.
yeah. But the way that the flowchart goes, it's not like that. They make you do your first degree first, then they make you do your second degree second, and I don't know. That scares a bunch of people because they
And you
get
have
to
2
their
theses per-
2 theses, 2 OJTs.
Crazy.
If you're in what's that course, Brian? APC.
Which one?
APC.
APC.
Applied.
I think it's IBS.
ACM, Applied Corporate Management. Fucking,
ACM.
I don't know. Whatever that
Yeah.
COB course is, they have 2 theses and 2 OJTs. So if you're a Leacom APC other course, you have 3 theses and 3 OJTs.
Whack. 3.
Wow.
3, yeah. I have friends who are
Big boy.
Orcom APC
Whack.
and 3 theses, 3 OJTs. Orcom is considered one of the hardest CLA courses. APC is considered one of the hardest COB subjects.
Mm-hmm.
I know one person who graduated from APC, and it's
APC,
from
I think it's like applied corporate.
applied
management.
corporate management,
Applied
something like
corporate
that.
management.
Yeah.
It is. It
Where
is.
does the P come from?
It is.
Applied.
Oh, applied corporate
Why did they just
Yeah.
make it like ACM?
ACM,
I don't know.
APCM.
Whack.
Anyway, yeah, like crazy.
Crazy.
I didn't know.
Are you calling out LaSalle to fix their promotional materials and get their shit together?
No, because
Like, fix it. It's
Don't
misleading.
do it.
No, I mean,
Discouraging
like,
all of us from going to
the
Leacom.
Leacom bit. Like, is it misleading? Like, do you want it?
I'm
Do
not
you want them to fix it?
not gonna lie.
Throwing
It
shade.
probably said somewhere in there that it is a double degree and it will take you 6 years. And
Okay.
You might have just missed it
Okay.
or something.
and the
Okay.
young dumb third year students who apply for college just never see it. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Brian, do you have any questions for Mr. Sir? For Mr.
Wait, what?
Mario?
Did I not answer this before? No, I don't.
You really don't
No,
have a
I don't.
question? Okay,
Yeah,
so that ends the
I don't.
episode.
Yep.
Just kidding. I have more.
Wait, is
I have
that a
more.
question? Like, I have
Yeah, I have more. I have more
more?
questions to ask
That's
you.
it. That's more
Okay,
questions.
Mr. Serious, you don't
That's
really have a
good
question.
because
Any question
that's
at
good
all?
because I don't have Like, I just try to bounce off your
The
questions.
fuck? Oh, I got questions pa. Okay, so you mentioned
Oh
about
wait,
high
wait,
school,
wait! I
right?
have a question pala. In the shallow bit, we missed it.
Oh
I
no.
forgot.
Okay, go.
Okay, but it's a shout out to Mr. Kitty Boy himself. Cause wait, what? Let me find it. I lost it.
Okay, that's all.
I don't have
You
it.
can ask another
Yeah,
question
yeah,
while
yeah.
Okay,
You go
Brian
I'll
ahead.
just ask
finds.
a question because you
I'll
mentioned
just
about
throw this
high
later.
school.
Mm.
You mentioned about high school, and we all know that your high school is actually an all boys school,
Yeah.
and
True.
none of us, even including Kit, didn't
Yes, you're all from co-ed.
was in co-ed schools.
Co-ed
So,
Uh-huh.
how's it like transitioning from all boys school
Oh
to
wow.
co-ed
Like,
college?
Okay,
we so
so
like, oh wow, girls.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my gosh,
legit.
girls,
That's
they
the number.
exist.
Oh,
That is the
oh.
first big change, of course. Like, no doubt about it. That is the first big change. Because I mean, okay, so a bunch of people ask me like, oh, are you gonna send your kids to Southridge? Are you gonna send your sons to Southridge? And I always find or like the in the same vein, like this is always Southridge and Woodrow's people who ask, are you gonna send your kids to Southridge and Woodrow's? Like I've never had a LaSalle or a Seton or a Beda friend or a CSA friend go up to me and go, will you send your kids out?
This
It's
is like-
always a Southridge or a Woodrow's girl who asks their own kind, would you send your kid to Southridge or Woodrow's?
Well, yeah. I mean,
No, but
So would you?
I get it.
no. Like
It's very early though.
the short
No.
answer is no. Because in all honesty, there are good things that come from an all boys, all girls school. Like for example, my high school friends, like the high school friends who are close to me, shout out to Guns. I know you listen. Like
What up?
he has been my friend since beginning of high school up till now. So like high school through college, he's my classmate. My roommate in college, in the condo. Friends like that, who you make a super tight knit friendship with. Like it's different with my friends in college. Now I have super duper amazing friends from college, like you guys, like the rest of the people from our org, from our general barkada. But parang it sounds so cheesy, but the brotherhood that you gain from an all boys school is super, I don't know, it's just super special. Like cuz it's a blessing and a curse being in an all boys school. Like you get the best of it and you get the worst of it. Like if you spend your whole schooling life co-ed, like from the very get-go, I hope you already learn the skills to be respectful to women and how to properly talk to girls and how your perspective changes that, oh, girls aren't actually like this or guys aren't actually like this, or like you get that. You get the whole picture, or maybe not, but you get a bigger picture. And in all boys school, all of the pros are smashed through the roof and all of the negatives are smashed through the roof as well. So you
Like
do
extremes.
get the extremes, exactly. So you do get that, fuck yeah, I'm a man, and men are cool, and men play sports, and men like punch each other and watch wrestling and drive fast cars. And I'm not gonna lie, the friendships that you get from that are really cool friendships because all of you are on the same page. All of you are you never have to put a filter on anything. You never have to and then of course on another note, like the whole aspect of like physically being able to be closer to people, because imagine like we literally spend all the time together. Like there is only one locker room, there is only one
Bathroom.
like yeah, I mean in general, like there is no division between sexes. It's legit, you are
Yeah.
together 100% of the time. And that brings out like the goods and the bads in men and in women.
No.
Like, oh my god, the amount of times that we've done stuff that nowadays would be considered like cancelable.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the amount of times that I've heard my girl na friends in Woodrow's say that they've done stuff that's cancelable, like
Oh my god.
like all boys, all girls schools be crazy. Like the shit that people come up with. And that's why it's the extremes. You get the best of it and you get the worst of it, and both of them are at 100% at all times. So the biggest change is just being able to spend time with. I mean, it sounds so.
women.
It sounds so.
With the
Yeah,
women.
it sounds so sad,
With the
but
women.
yeah, like I mean, LPEP pa lang and first term of college. First term, like
Yeah.
there are girls around you at all times, and especially for me, where in ComArts,
CLA.
yeah, CLA
Oh,
and
yeah.
ComArts,
More
we were
girls,
46. We were 46 total. We were 8 dudes in 46 students, total students. And out of the 8 dudes, one of them is part of the LGBTQA. So 7 straight dudes. and that like just
Oh.
to wire your mind and go from I can make boy jokes at any point in the day to oh wait, there's a girl next to me. And then even better, finding girls who like are okay with that shit and actually vibe with that shit. Like I have and like cuz college is so cool because you find all sorts of people. Like
Yeah.
you find
For sure. Definitely.
you find like you know, like I was saying making stupid guy jokes. I met guys in college who were offended by that, and I met girls in college who were like, "Fuck yeah!" So you can never tell. You can never tell.
Uh-huh.
But that would be the biggest thing. Like just the mindset of switching from I can totally be no filter to and the thing is, parang the change from having no filter to having a filter and finding out that having no filter is not necessarily a good thing. That's a big learning experience also for people because they think that having a filter means that you are, I don't know, your words are weaker or the things that you say mean less or something. But no, that's
You're
not
not
true.
keeping it real.
Yeah, exactly. That's not true at all. Like, it's just the fact that the shit that you were saying before with no filter is just horrible. Like, it's not something you should be saying.
And you have manners.
And now, yeah, you've learned to, like, I mean, okay, so I am in the lucky percent of the guys in my batch who, as early as second year high school, we already had girlfriend, like not girlfriends. My first girlfriend was in college already, but like friends who were girls. We were lucky to have friends who were girls as early as female friends in college in early high school, because God, the amount of horror stories I've heard from college friends being like, "Oh, you're from Southridge," with that repulsive look na
Really?
I already go, shit, who have you spoken to before me and what did they say? Like
okay.
like that's the
Who was
that's
the trashy
the
man?
like that's usually there's 3 reactions to Southridge Woodrow's Paref kids. It's either 1, you're from the South and you know the school. 2, you're not from the South and you go, what? What's that?
Oh.
And
yeah.
the third one that goes, oh, you're from
You're like-
Southridge.
You're like, where is that?
Yeah. Like of course more the North people always ask that, or even some South people go, what's that? Yeah, and then
Me,
the
I'm
third,
that person.
the third.
I am the number one person. I'm person number
Oh.
one.
So
I
you've
was like,
known-
I
ooh,
don't know.
rich,
I never knew about
rich
Southridge
boy.
until I entered college, even though I'm from the South.
I mean,
Because
because
I had a friend that went to Southridge and like so parang he's rich boy. So parang when I learned that Luigi is from Southridge, ooh, rich boy.
Ooh.
Rich boy.
it
So yeah,
because it's such a small school. Like
it is.
our high school, our 4 levels of high school, 100 each level. So our whole high school is only 400 students, and then 7 grades of grade school, primary school. So 700 plus 400. And of course, each batch doesn't have 100. Each batch, like 100 is where it peaks, and each batch has
Uh-huh.
sometimes 90, 80. So there are at most 1,000 students in the school. And I know people like CSA Makati or Green Hills, LaSalle Green Hills, where
Yeah.
there are 5,000 people in a
So many of them.
batch.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Some of them
Or-
don't even know each other.
Yeah, like
Like they'll be like, "Yo, we're batchmates pala in high school."
yeah,
Because
like
they don't know each other.
those
They never
mga
met each other.
goes all the way to section F, section P. Like we had ABC. That's it.
Oh, we had 8. We had 8 sections. There's
Yeah.
300
Us, we had
of us.
6.
Yeah, we had three sections of 36 to 38 students. So that's it. So small.
Wild.
So yeah, Whammons.
Wow.
Whammons is the hardest part of college.
So your main struggle upon entering college were the whammons.
Yes.
Being around
not gonna
Whammons.
lie, being around the Whammons.
How to talk to whammons.
How to talk to Whammons, how to act around the Whammons, how to date the Whammons.
Okay.
Good job on your side though, because you've managed to pull it off, naman. If you know what I mean.
I wouldn't.
If you
I
know
wouldn't
what I mean.
agree. I wouldn't wholeheartedly agree with that.
Well, it's a learning process.
It is.
It is a learning process.
It is a learning
It is
process.
indeed. Okay, so Brian, do you have any questions? I have some more. I just want to know if you have some questions to ask.
I have the question,
You
but
found
it's
it.
not for the deep. It's not
Okay,
for the
nice,
deep
nice,
end.
nice.
I have it here.
Let's go.
So, well, I mean, this is in honor of Kit. Because
Miss you every
when
day.
looking back at the Kit episode, Luigi here has asked Kit about the game. The game. Now, I'll throw the question back to you. Like, what is the game for you? Like, what is that one game? Like, that game, the game that changed your perspective on games? Or like,
Wait, did he
that
ask that to
game
Kit?
that-
Yeah. What
Yeah,
was
he
his
did.
answer? His answer was
Saints Row 3.
yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, okay, now
Yeah,
I remember, yeah.
So, I mean, like, what is that game that when a sequel or remake comes out, like, it's going to be a sure buy for you?
I
Oh,
have
you don't have
Minecraft.
three?
I have three
Roblox.
contenders.
Roblox.
Three specific.
You have what?
I have 3 specific contenders.
Okay,
Ooh.
so I guess we can narrow it down.
Yeah, like.
Is
One
it The
of-
Last of Us Part 2?
Oh gosh, don't get me started on the Game Awards this year.
Dude, that's rigged, man.
That is another discussion
Stupid.
for when
Why can't it
we
just
are
be God of
not
War every
recording, so we can use all of the profanities. But of the 3 games, one of them is my favorite game so far of all time. Which is The
Mass Effect.
Witcher 3.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
The Witcher 3
Okay.
is I have a stupid amount of hours on it on PC, and I have a stupid amount of hours on it on PS4 when it came out on the yeah.
Is it cloud save or like?
No,
is
it's not.
No.
Start from
Oh,
scratch.
wow.
Like start
It's that
from
dedicated.
yeah, like
Wow.
Play it to
okay.
different platforms.
because The Witcher came out.
Yeah, it's a poster.
I
Just
have
show
a
the poster, Luigi.
God. Well,
Oh wow, he
There.
he even
Room-
has the poster.
room tour, let's go.
Oh.
There,
Is it there? Is the release date there?
It's not there. But The Witcher came out before I had a PC. I had a PC that could run games, so I was playing on a PS4, and
Oh, okay.
I played through it in its entirety. I played through it multiple times, and then when it came out on PC, I already had a PC, and I was like, great, time to play it again. And I played it to its entirety multiple times once again. But if it's not the answer to what is the game that changed my life,
Okay.
and that game goes to wait. So I'm not gonna. The Witcher has an amazing story, amazing whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Witcher 3 is the favorite, but not the life-changing one.
It did give me the end of series sitting staring out my window. I don't know what to do with my life after playing it the first time. So it did have an impact on me. But the award for life-changing game goes to Skyrim. Because Skyrim same deal. Had it on PS3. I had it on PS3, and then when it I finished it there, but not too great. I mean, like, it was okay, and then skipped it for a bunch of years, and then went back to it when I had a PC and modded the hell out of it, and it was already like 2015, 2016.
Skyrim
so old, man.
with
Yeah,
I think it
Charizard.
was even before that.
Yeah, 2000. I don't have a Skyrim poster.
2012.
Yeah.
12?
I
think it was 12. Like
We were still
9 gag.
Exactly.
9 gag era.
High
9
school,
gag
high
period.
school.
Yeah.
Yep, totally. And just the amount of, like, if Witcher is my favorite game, it is not my most played game. My most played game is Skyrim. Like, by sheer
Respect.
playtime hours.
Shoulda.
Like, if you go to my Steam account and sort by playtime, Skyrim has like how many hundreds or maybe even thousands of hours, because of the fact that it was the first time that and majority of it wasn't even playing through the vanilla game. It was playing with mods and playing through mods that people created. Like, people made whole excuse me, people made whole campaigns, like player made modded campaigns and all that kind of stuff. And that was
Like free DLC.
free DLC. That was super life-changing for me, because it literally made me the master of the game. Because in Witcher, you follow the rails. You play the game how the developers made it. But Skyrim, like, by the time that I was done like modding it to hell, it didn't look like Skyrim anymore. It was a totally different game, and totally different whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, so that super wowed me. My own playthroughs of Skyrim.
Okay.
Skyrim.
Would you automatically get the next installment
Nope.
of Elder Scrolls or Witcher?
Nope.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. So this is a very timely question, because for those of you watching in the year 2077, the game Cyberpunk 2077 just released 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
And my gosh, it is a shit.
Shitstorm.
It's a shit show. It is a shitstorm, because it is not running well on the PS4. It is not running well on lower end PCs. It is not running well on higher end PCs. It's only running well on the Xbox Series X. It's running okay on the PS5. This game has made me learn my lesson. It's not always good to pre-order, because I held off ordering Cyberpunk. I didn't pre-order it in 2019 when they started selling it. I bought it a week before release, just because Kit told me that he had purchased it already, and I was like, now I'm gonna purchase it too. And it's not Cyberpunk's fault. My rig can't run it. Well, it is kind of CDPR's fault for, I don't know. It's not really optimized.
Too advanced.
Yeah.
Too
For not
powerful.
considering your rig.
No. For I don't know, not considering the market. Like, if they had released the game a year later when everyone already had their next gen consoles, when everyone
that
already
is
had their
actually
next
true.
gen spec PCs, it would be an amazing launch. But
But they've delayed it for so long.
That's
Everyone
true,
would be
yeah.
so
I
mad.
mean,
Exactly.
I mean, Square Enix does that all the time with Final Fantasy, so why not with other? No, with
But
Cyberpunk.
like I understand both of your arguments because on one hand they've been developing the game for 8 years, and on the other hand, other developers like don't care about what the consumer thinks. Like look at Valve and Half-Life, and the last Half-Life game came out in 2009, or I mean counting
What's three
Half-Life
confirmed?
Half-Life Alex or whatever, which came out recently. But then like a true Half-Life game came out a decade ago, and I don't know. It's
maybe they're like tied with those computer part manufacturers for people to buy to upgrade, like to force them to upgrade.
totally there. I mean,
You know,
there are so many conspiracy theories, and there's so many deep dives that YouTubers and streamers have and video game publications have done. There's no way that we can understand what the reasoning is unless you're the developers themselves. And frankly, I don't think we should find that out because it's just gonna make you sad. Because I bet you the
Yeah.
real reason is gonna be
months,
like
months after the CD Projekt Red did not pay me enough.
or
You know that the typical news, like staff of
Yeah.
creatives.
why I
who,
left BuzzFeed.
exactly stuff like or even on the basic level, I don't know, who knows, some CD Projekt dev comes out later and was like, the business development or the marketing team forced us to put out the game because they said that if we don't do it now, we lose this much billion money and that much billion money. And like it may not even be the dev's fault. It may be a marketing thing or a business thing or a publisher thing, although they do publish their own game. So technically it would still be CDPR's. I don't know, but there's so much. There's
So
so
there's
much
a mess
stuff.
up somewhere in the process.
Who
Yeah.
knows? It's maybe not even a mess up.
A rip
Maybe
in the
they wanted
space-time
to.
continuum.
Maybe this is what they wanted. Maybe they just wanted to
Yeah.
make everything harder for everyone. I don't know. No one will ever know the truth.
I mean, 2020 is already hard. They made it even harder. God
So, yeah.
damn it!
Well,
Blame Jeremy. Just blame Jeremy. Whoever Jeremy is.
Jeremy Cyberpunk.
God damn it, Jeremy from Cyberpunk.
No. His name is Jeremy Cyberpunk. He's the owner of
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Industries.
Yeah.
Who
It's his fault. It's his fault. God damn it. God damn it, Jeremy Cyberpunk.
he owns
Piece of
Cyberpunk Industries owns CDPR. I don't know.
I don't know.
Indeed.
I don't know why I got stressed out with with this Jeremy thing.
Because Jeremy, god damn it, Jeremy.
I was so stressed out. Okay.
Gosh.
Okay, so that's fine. I want to ask Brian though. What's your game? I mean, you weren't able to ask to have been asked this question.
Well,
so
yeah, we're in
now
the
I'm giving
last
the
leg,
chance.
and only Kit and Luigi had the chance. I guess it's time for us to
Yeah.
give the game. I think for me, I think you already know. Like, I think the three of these guys know that I am
Oh, I
a
know
big Pokemon guy.
That's true.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Borderlands.
Oh no, sir. I am a big Pokemon guy, and like my first. I mean, I had the PS1, but after the PS1, I was in gaming hiatus for so long. Then I received my first Game Boy Advance SP, and along with it came a Chinese version of Pokemon Emerald. So I did not understand a tad bit of the story.
Wait, it was Chinese?
It
Yeah.
was Chinese.
I remember this story from somewhere. He said
It's
Your
it.
first
Chinese.
Pokemon game was in Chinese?
Yes.
God
It
damn.
is.
He had to
But
navigate
I
it himself. Yeah.
finished the game. Well, I mean, I had the neighbor who had Pokemon Ruby, the original one, because my cartridge was the 100 games in one,
Oh,
and
okay.
it had one Game Boy Advance game, and the others were like the SNES
The
SNES
Yeah,
game.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah. So and the Pokemon Emerald was in Chinese. Fortunately, I had neighbors who also play Pokemon, and they had Ruby, they had Sapphire that was in English. So there were minor story differences. So
Yeah.
I just had to navigate through, and yeah,
Cool, 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 cool.
Amazing.
Pokemon.
So is that also
has
your favorite game
changed.
of all time? Or is that just the game that changed your life? And your favorite game of all time?
Favorite game of I don't play that much, to be honest. So yeah, I think Pokemon as a franchise
I
as a
respect that.
whole. But yeah, I think Pokemon Emerald's one of the best Pokemon games also out there.
It is. It is a
Post
very good
game,
game.
post game.
It's a
Oh,
good
I
game.
think one aside from Pokemon, favorite game, Patapon 2.
Oh my God.
Good stuff.
Dude,
Good
that's
stuff.
such a
Patapon
good...
2.
Patapon 2 talaga is the top tier Patapon game. Out of the
It is,
three.
it is. It is.
Did you guys play Loco
yeah.
Roco?
Yeah, I did.
I've dabbled, but I haven't like invested.
Same,
Such a
same.
weird game.
I didn't invest time. But that was I specifically remember Loco Roco because I bought a
Because
Patapon
of
that had a
Yeah,
2-in-1 Loco Roco Patapon.
yeah.
Yeah.
From
I
the
think it's
same,
the genre, the
this
little
studio.
big world,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
vibes.
Same vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're made by the same studio.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
They're both music games.
Well, what is yours then?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think my favorite game of all time still has got to be The Last of Us 1. Not 2.
Oh, okay.
Last of Us 1. And then
Okay.
the game that changed my life, I think, changed my life. It's so deep.
miniclip.com/benten/
Under newgrounds.com/
XA456723.
Now mine's got to be
Club
Tekken for sure.
Oh, good
Ooh.
stuff. We have
I think
good
I played
memories. Good
version of
memories.
Tekken.
Every iteration
Until now.
of it.
Beat up kids in Time Zone.
Yeah.
Make them cry.
That is one of my most
That is a true story for everyone.
Such a
listening.
cherished-
I hold it
we were
with
there.
pride.
cherished
You were there
memory.
with
My
that.
children
Cherished
cried
memory.
tears of anguish and pain and despair.
Oh, all four of the Messy Made boys were present for that.
Yeah, during that.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
that cursed
That-
day.
That is a
Unfortunate
memory that we
And
all
we had
share.
ramen too that day.
Making little boys cry in Time Zone.
So,
Destroying them in Tekken.
do you guys want to tell the audience about it, or do we just leave it a mystery?
I think that's the story. Is it not?
I mean, yeah, okay. The gist of it
Is
is
there
Uh,
important?
the back-to-back Tekken machine. Little boy was playing. The other machine was free, so Denzel took the opportunity to play against said little
No,
boy.
Denzel was playing first.
Oh, and then little boy joined in.
Then little boy arrived. Then he did not know. I mean, you can challenge the opposite machine.
Yeah.
And he kept challenging the opposite machine, which was Denzel.
Yeah.
For some unknown reason, he kept challenging the other machine. I'm not sure if he knows, but he kept challenging. And when you lose, because the Tekken arcade machines, when you lose, you stop playing.
You have to pay.
So it's better to face the AI and like just keep on winning. But then he keeps on challenging the other machine, which is Denzel. And so
He
every
keeps
time he
swiping.
loses, like he just
I
keeps
took all
on
of his money
swiping.
basically.
I mean, Time Zone took both of
Your money,
Yeah,
that's
they-
true.
But they took away his dignity.
Or no, rather
Yeah.
you got 5 or 6 free games, 0 swipes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
got free
yeah,
gifts.
yeah. If you win a game,
You
don't
just
have
keep
to
on
pay again
for
playing.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So good
Free
times,
games.
good times. Kid ended up
It's
getting mad.
Salty boy
Yeah.
leaving Time Zone as a salty boy.
Yep.
Uh,
Complained to
Good
his
times,
dad.
good
Got mad at the machine. Stormed off. Ran away.
Yeah, I think
Good times,
the
good
boy knew in the latter part that he was playing against Denzel because we were watching from Denzel's
Yeah.
like over Denzel's shoulder. I was like, ooh, get that, ooh. We were
Get
reacting
him.
to the
Get his ass.
thing. Oh no!
Sorry, kid, whoever you are.
If you're listening,
If you're
If you're
listening.
listening, if you happen to be If you happen to be that kid, I'm sorry. Not
From
sorry.
a few years ago.
It's okay. To make up for that, we had some very good ramen.
Yeah, we had
To
ramen
make up for
first.
that,
Oh, yeah,
wait,
yeah.
we didn't get the bad end of the stick here.
That's true.
Did we have ramen
damn
first that
it.
day?
No, we did have ramen
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
That's
we
true.
had
Yeah.
ramen first.
To wrap up the ramen,
To wrap up the
I
ramen,
beat up a kid.
we beat little kids in Tekken.
What? How does that wrap up the ramen?
Yeah, it makes you feel good, man. That extra like surge of euphoria,
Power. Serotonin.
power, serotonin.
You have
Yeah,
a few
serotonin. That's the
more.
word.
You have a few more questions in there for Luigi before we close this thing.
How long have we been recording? I think it's been an
Like,
hour.
it's been
and a half.
more than an hour now.
Oh
Hour
shit!
12.
Okay, so
I think
yeah,
you
I
can.
guess
Yeah,
we
we
Yeah,
have
you still
more.
have a bit of time.
can
Yeah,
close
yeah.
it. So like I guess I just want to say some words of affirmation to Luigi.
Whoa!
Will you go out with me
Let-
on Monday? Kidding. No.
With a
But
sniper.
yeah, Luigi,
with
I feel
the sniper.
like for every one of us here, including Kit, we feel like Luigi is like our older brother.
I mean, he
and,
is technically
we all
the
look up to him.
He
He's a
is technically the
really
oldest
good
boy.
guy. He knows his stuff. He's very wise. Like if you wanna ask for
Very,
like some more
very
wisdom,
wise.
he is a very wise man. So I guess the last thing I could ask is, do you have any advice for people to
The
you know
homies.
to continue living here in this weird time that we're in? Like,
This is-
what do you want to say to everybody?
Oh, I thought of this
Spit those
also.
bars, bro. You know, like what you spit out to all of us here in the group chat or the Zoom rather.
I don't know. This is timely, but I actually do have something in mind.
Oh, okay.
Cause okay, so I was actually talking about this with the boys, with the Tombom boys. I'm trying out this new thing. Like so if you watched earlier episodes, we were talking. Denzel was talking about how something that helps him clear his mind and also get rid of some anxiety is journaling and like writing thoughts down at the end of the day. I was like, cool. I'm gonna try that. And I did try that for a while. Except it's just like on my phone, typing on my phone, and then I was like, okay, this is doing okay, but like I don't know. I felt like I still because like okay let's just let the walls of vulnerability go down and be real for a minute. Like this year has been like really
Okay.
hard for everyone,
Indeed.
like no matter who you are, and
Mhm.
like I felt that although journaling was
Well.
helping, it was a good thing. Another thing that I guess people need is not just to be with your own thoughts. You have to like have humans are social creatures. We need to talk to other people and have other people in our circles and stuff. Which is why this new thing that I'm trying is gratitude, like materializing gratitude. And basically how it works is whenever you feel anxious, whenever you feel depressed, whenever you feel bad, or it's one of those quarantine days where staring at the ceiling or like can't go to sleep or can't get up in the for any use case where you're not feeling good, a good thing that you can do is part one of this is be grateful for things like and the part two of this is you have to manifest it. So it's good if you say like, okay, I'm feeling bad. It's okay and it's good to pause and go, I'm grateful that I and even it can be stupid things like I'm grateful that I had ramen today, or I'm grateful that
That's not stupid.
or yeah, that's true. It's not. Or sorry, I'll change my words. Small things
Like,
or
it can be
menial,
that- yeah.
menial things. Like
Yeah,
I'm
the
grateful
little
that
things.
my jug holds the ice temperature really well and stuff like that. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But to make it even more effective, manifest it to another person. So have someone else on the end of the line and go, Brian, I'm very grateful that you wore a green shirt to commemorate a video character named after me today. Denzel, I'm grateful that you wore
The same t-shirt.
Black.
You've been
the same
I,
t-shirt
okay.
every
I've
episode.
been grateful that you've been wearing similar wardrobe throughout the filming of this podcast, so that our audience are familiar with your Zoom window and feel the comfort that comes with seeing Denzel dressed the same way and having the same backdrop every. I don't know, like
Yeah.
like that, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, there. So in general, like on one hand, you can do this on your own, you can do this in your own mind palace, you can do this in your own journaling, but to make it all the more powerful and all the more better, share it with someone else. Like, and you don't even have to be grateful for your own things, you can be grateful for their things, like what I just told Brian and Denzel. And
For sure.
and it's nice it's nice also to hear what the person on the other end is grateful for. So I'm gonna throw it back to you guys. What are you guys grateful for right now, or recently, or what are you guys grateful for in the future? And I'd like to hear what you are grateful for. And that's an actual thing that
basically
wait.
like,
that's actually what I'm asking
you're
you though.
actually asking
I'm actually asking you.
you're wait.
Yeah,
you're
because
waiting. Oh, no.
because for this to be like for this to be complete, you have
More
to also
effective.
more. You also
it
share
has to
your
go full
circle. So what are you guys grateful for?
Oh no.
I'm grateful for the four of us. Honestly, bro. I'm gonna start tearing up. I don't give a shit. No, but for real though. Because if it weren't for you guys, I feel like I wouldn't be talking to anyone, or like have this outlet wherein I could like feed my emotions sometimes, or thoughts into, or just be dumb every week. Like it's healthy to have a set of people, a set of friends to always come to. Yeah, so that's what I'm grateful for actually for this year.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Brian,
before
let's
I
go
was
first, make your
I was
notes.
gonna
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
gonna say
you can go off.
I was gonna say
yeah.
something before. I was gonna
Oh.
say like, so it's basically everyday Thanksgiving, like
Kind of.
not. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't have Thanksgiving here.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
Here in the Philippines.
it's always a fun time
I
with
guess
the
it's
boys.
just gratitude is the attitude.
Oh,
Indeed.
that's a good
Oh,
one.
wait,
Write that down.
Oh wait, what? You haven't heard of that before? Oh well,
No.
I mean, okay, going back to me. Aside from the whole pod, you boys, and like the guests we've had, I mean, you already saw the post in my Instagram that I mean, for the listeners, if you guys have reached this point, I am grateful for like all the people who
For
listen, who react, who message us, who. It's so heartwarming
Those who
because
still watch to this day.
when we look at YouTube, it has 14 views and probably like 4 or 8 of those is us. I mean, I don't think Kit watches the episodes, but yeah, like those 10, 12, 14 views, like and like the reactions that we get, it means a lot.
It does.
For sure.
Like
For sure,
I
for
guess
sure.
as something that started as a passion project between the four of us, and to have people who legitimately care about the content that we're creating, it feels good. It does feel good. It feels, and we are grateful for that.
Feels good.
Like
Yeah.
just having, and I mean, I guess it makes it, even sweeter that most of these people are our friends. But for the people who aren't like close friends, who
our common friends.
within the common friends who do regularly watch, that's like all the more amazing. The parang
It is,
cool.
It is.
That's a nice thing. That's a nice feeling.
Yeah, also those people who don't have time to listen to us or to watch our videos, whenever they do have the time, I'm also very appreciative of that.
Super.
Yeah, it is.
Super.
Like,
So
I mean,
just listen at your own pace, but
our episodes are not going anywhere. I mean, like some of my friends say sorry, but sorry, I can't.
you don't have to be
I don't
sorry,
have
man.
time. Yeah, you don't have to be
for
sorry.
sure.
You're not obligated to listen to the show, whatever. And like our episodes are not going anywhere. So like if you're bored, you can check out. You can check us
Yeah.
out like next year, like whenever you
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
time.
Whatever.
Like, feel free.
For sure.
Our episodes are not life changing.
Yeah.
Never be sorry if you don't watch us.
Complete
because
opposite.
We're not in any way mad at you or
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
ungrateful.
Fine.
It's all good. It's all
It's
good.
fine. Yeah.
We are grateful for the basic fact that you are aware of our podcast.
Yes,
Yep.
that is the
Like
thing.
that alone is
We
already.
are grateful that you also show us love even though you don't watch us. As long as that there's
Yep.
those are words, you know.
Yep.
Whoa, this is a very you went all
It's the last
Crazy
of
deep.
the last of the deep dives, so I guess it has
Yeah.
to end this way.
in a good
Yep.
note.
Ah,
So I guess just a little teaser for everybody who reached this point. For the next episode, it will be our last episode
For
of
this
this
year.
year. Also for the season. So
Yep.
in case you didn't know, apparently this whole thing is our season 1. We'll be having our season 2 by next year, hopefully. But yeah, for sure, I think we'll be back.
we will.
Yeah.
Our next episode next week will be more of a like summary of our year and
Yep.
the things that we're looking forward to for next year.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Tumwom rewind.
Tumwom rewind. So
Where
thank
did
you all
I
for
hear that?
hanging out with us whenever you can. So what else? Yeah.
I think.
What is this
Any-
ambulance thing?
Yeah, this is like.
Is this a sign
It's Tumwom
from
rewind. It's
Shut the
Tumwom
fuck up, bro. I'm being emotional here, man.
They're like sound the
Jesus.
sirens.
Yeah,
it's the
sounds like it's
finale.
Tumwom rewind.
It's the
Fuck up.
finale.
Let's go! Finale Tumwom rewind.
Woo, 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 woo.
But yeah,
Uh,
okay. I know that we haven't done this before, but since we've been talking about it, you know what? Let's fucking do it. I'm a shout out. I'ma just
shout out to you.
take
Ooh.
some time to thank
go.
we are on the grateful attitude gratitude rolling train. I just want to shout out, I guess. How do I? Our quote unquote regulars.
Okay.
Like, of course, everyone in the Halloween episode, you guys are close friends, and we don't need to tell you that. But okay, I'm just gonna go through our followers list on Instagram and just pick out the names that we always seem to see.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Yippee. Shout out to
Yippee.
yeah. Or I'm sorry
Yeah.
that
Yeah, none of us don't know you, but-
Denzel and I don't know you
How you
personally.
interact. Yeah.
But then because
Yeah.
your Instagram name is Yippee, I'm addressing you.
Oh,
as
is that not her
Yippee.
name?
No, she has her
It's
real,
not.
her real name. Yeah, anyway,
but it's fine. It's fine. I mean,
Oh, shout out to
Instagram
Yippee.
handle.
You're
shout out
Yippee
Yippee.
now.
Shout out to Yippee.
Shout out to Yippee. Shout out to Don. Shout out to Errol. Shout out to Gab. Shout out to Ian, Isha, Jam, Janelle, Jem. Wow, why are these all J names? Shout out to. This is also. I don't know you. I don't know whose friend this is. Katya's Denzel's
that's my
friend.
Oh,
That's okay.
Denzel's friend.
Kamiya. Oh, no wonder it's in alphabetical order.
It's
That's so
alphabetical,
stupid.
bro.
Meg, and then of course our guests Mela, Miggy,
I
Icy,
see.
Toei, Nini, Nina, Raf, Ryan, Sovi, Steffi, Toei, Trey. Big shout out to Trey.
Shout out to Trey.
Thank you,
His basketball game
thank you.
tomorrow.
Thank you for
And
having
his
us
shoe
on
game
your show.
and him
We
being a
cannot
point guard.
wait to have you on our show in season 2.
Yeah, for sure.
For next year.
Tyra, Vincent, Zoe, the White Stripe podcast, who is also again connected
It's
to
White
Trey.
Stripe
It's also
podcast.
White
Trey.
Stripe podcast is connected to Trey. And all of the people who listen.
Follow.
Guns, I just realized, Guns, you don't follow the Instagram.
Please follow us, God fucking damn it.
Yeah, but so grateful for all of you people who like our posts, watch our videos,
We love
listen
all
on
of you,
Spotify.
genuinely.
Arigato.
Arigato.
これはオロシであるく、これやるくつ、またよぐしまくる、シュレイサスス。
Air
Force
Force
One!
One.
Oh no. Oh no. We've
Yes.
gone into overtime.
You guys have any finishing?
Any last... Oh shit, okay. To just, let's just end this here. What have you learned today? Any real quick learnings today? Ryan?
I have one. I
Okay.
have learned that there is always something to be grateful about every day. And
Namaste.
that's it.
Yeah. I guess what I've learned also is that Luigi's a very Biba boy. He has been a full
That's
professor
very true.
at one point in his lifetime. So it's a very
Founder
cool
of the Admiral Media
The Admiral
Society.
Media Society.
Indeed.
RIP AMS.
That
Yes.
is a new learning for me as well.
Yes,
That's the first time I heard that story.
How about Luigi? Did you learn anything new about yourself today? Tonight? This afternoon?
I would
What's your favorite Luigi memory?
Yeah. Okay. My favorite Luigi memory was when I was born. Shout out to no.
Shout out to the
My
doctor.
mom.
Yeah, shout out to the
My
doctor,
dad.
my
Real
mom, my
quick.
dad for supporting me, for making me who I am. Like literally.
Literally, yeah.
No, but and also not literally, like figuratively. But I mean, God, that
Yeah.
aside,
Emotionally.
what's that? What's the thing? In true The Mess We've Made fashion, I'd like to bring back a learning from the very first episode because that's fine. You know what? Let's just do it because we're ending here. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second to the last time of the year, it is not about the journey. It is not about the destination.
It is about...
It is all about the mess we've made along the way. We've been the mess we made. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for
Thanks so much.
coming. Eat plenty of
Wait.
Krabby Patties.
Luigi, where
Yes.
can people find you?
People can find me
Yes.
at Luigi_RC on Instagram. I do have a Wix site, but I do not remember what that is. So
It's out there.
Okay.
it's whatever.
Okay.
It's probably linked on my
Okay.
Instagram, but follow my Instagram
Okay.
for street photography because that is what I like to do.
For some cool
But
shit.
nothing has been shot since last year since I haven't been traveling because of COVID. But yeah,
Understandable.
Okay.
Alrighty.
peace, people.
There's
Kit is not.
nothing else
Kit is not here
anymore.
to ask the question.
We miss you, Kit, every day. Hopefully you'll be here
We
next
miss
week.
you, Kit. Yes.
And
Good finale.
I guess that's it for this week. Thank you all for coming again, and we'll see you all on our last episode. So be there. Let's go.
Or B squared.
Toot, 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 toot.